Hey everyone, this lesson is going to be on cross picking or chordal picking or arpeggiated picking. It's called many different things, but it basically is a very economical way of crossing the strings while usually holding down a chord shape, sometimes with some voices moving around in it, but it requires you to bounce across the strings a lot. So we're going to have a few exercises here to develop that, and then we're going to do a little etude for it. Okay, have fun. Okay, so we're going to try to whip up these exercises here. The first one is basically just kind of like a warm-up exercise you can use a lot, especially when you have a new guitar, or a guitar you're not familiar with, just to get used to the string spacing. It's basically, I'm holding like an E minor add 9 chord right here, very simple chord. And just keeping this shape, this picking pattern going. It's going to start with string skipping, so the rule for this cross picking is you're basically always going to be picking in the direction of the next string that you want to hit. And if you can just keep thinking of that, if you look at the picking indications for the technique exercises, you'll see that that'll be the case. And you just want that to become almost a habit that you do every time you're doing this style at least. So we start with a downstroke on the 6th string, then an up on the 4, and then down on the 5, skip a string up on the 3, and continue that all the way up. 4, then 2, then 3, then 1. Just down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Creates this cool drony sound. And then we come back down with just doing a down, up on each string pair. Down, up, then on these two strings, down, up. And when we get back down to the 6th string, we start it over repetitively. So it's like this. So you see how the hand starts to kind of bounce across the strings, and that's kind of the effect you want to get. It stays nice and light and then just jumps across the strings. Okay, so let's do a smaller pattern here. That was just a good warm-up. Players like, especially like Dimeola, they use this style a lot. And what we're going to start is with just this little triad shape of a G major chord. Okay, and then we're going to just continue with that. We're just going to do a 3-note pattern. So this will be exercise number 2, and it's going to go down, down, up, down, down, up. And now it's not a sweep, it's pick, pick, up. And you're just kind of bouncing across. So you don't want to sweep, it's not one of those deals. You actually want to feel the attack of each string. Okay, now exercise number 3 is the exact opposite. Up, up, down. Instead of down, down, up, we're going to have up, up, down. See how we're always going back to where the next string we're hitting. Okay, so after we got that, I have a little etude that I've done here. Just a little 4-chord progression, not really an etude, but you can keep repeating it, and it just keeps you doing chord shapes across the neck, but keeping the same consistent picking pattern down. And it's basically going to start, it's in 16th notes, with this chord shape right here, with your first finger at the 5th on the 5th string, third finger at the 7th on the 3rd, and then second finger at the 6th on the 2nd. So we've got this, that picking pattern. This picking style, there's a lot of people love to have, you know, notes played up the neck and then open strings thrown in there. It almost sounds harp-like. So you'll see that a lot with this style. So I've got that in this little etude. So to continue that, we have this. So that was the same picking pattern done twice on that chord. Then it switches to this chord, and we've got this same picking pattern on it. Twice on that one, then twice on this one, and then on the last one, which is basically just up at the 10th fret. So we have all together with something like this. Okay, so just try to keep that going and try to keep it consistent and just memorize the picking pattern, and then just start taking it through other chord shapes you like or coming up with your own picking phrases, and we can see what you do with it. Okay, till next time, I'll see you.